Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here.
I have something you'll be very excited about.
Days One That Got Away, I've got a movie for you that you all, or at least a large portion of you, have requested that I actually should have seen. And I am quite thankful that I saw this movie, but very regretful over the fact that I did not see this movie sooner, because it truly was a fantastic film. And that film is Nightcrawler, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Rene Russo, Bill Paxton, and Riz Ahmed. There are a lot of reasons why I truly loved this film. First of all, it was a movie that based its story around a very interesting topic called night crawling. This is basically where there are these freelance video reporters that try and get the best footage that they possibly can in the wee hours of the morning so they can sell it to newscasting stations for a very, very good price. It's a very easy to follow story, and because of the fact that it's an easy to follow story with a small cast, that leaves a lot of room for character and story development. And the characters are truly what drive this film, especially Jake Gyllenhaal as Lou Bloom. This is one of the most unbelievable characters that I have ever seen in film, and now I quite understand why Jake Gyllenhaal was snubbed at the last year's Oscars, because if he was in fact nominated for his role in Nightcrawler, he probably would have won it. The fact that he is not necessarily a good guy, but not necessarily a bad guy, he has so many different shades of gray, because all he really wants to do is be a successful guy. He is very motivated to do what it takes to be the best at what he can possibly do. He's an entrepreneur, a true opportunist, and he will go by all means to get the job done. Riz Ahmed plays his assistant Rick, who also has a great role to play. Rene Russo and Bill Paxton, while they have minor roles, definitely make their presence known and give us fantastic characters, but Lou Bloom is just this character that you cannot take your eyes off of. He is creepy, he's motivational, he's intriguing, he is in your face. He is the reason why you sit through this movie from beginning to end and are just amazed and on the edge of your seat while you're watching this white-knuckle thriller. Also, what very interestingly drives this movie is a score by James Newton Howard, who I've known for quite some time, but I have never heard a score quite like this, especially from a guy that really is dedicated to classical composership. The use of electronic instruments really drives this story, and it seems really appropriate for these late Nightcrawler strolls that you are experiencing in this movie. And when this movie ends, you are just left with more intrigue, and you are just so happy that you have seen this movie, and there's a very good chance that you are going to watch that movie again. I don't know if this is a movie that I would necessarily own, but it is definitely a movie that I will watch again, especially since it's on Netflix. I would love to expose more people to see this movie if they haven't, but I will definitely say that if you haven't seen Nightcrawler, you should see it, because it will definitely leave an impression on you. So I'm going to give Nightcrawler a 3.5 out of 4. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I really appreciate the fact that all of you wanted me to see this movie. So if you did suggest it, please put your comments in the box below, and let's have a discussion about Nightcrawler. And I'll see you in the final one that got away for 2015 in December. Actions speak louder than words.